Yo, it's your boy Uncle Shell, man, and it's another Thursday, and we back at the sessions with Shell. And you already know, man, I'm always happy to be here, always glad to get with the tribe and connect with the people, get with the community. You know, it's always love. We're always trying to inspire and put people on, you know what I mean, to the individuals that need the platform, that need that time to really let you know who they are. So we back again, man. It's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday. I hope everybody's had a incredible Easter, if you're into all that, you know what I mean? As long as it's about family, kids, you know what I'm saying, and keeping that connection and keeping your beliefs alive, you know what I'm saying? So we back again, man, and it's been all love, man, but we got a special guest, you know, somebody that I've locked in with and I want y'all to meet. So I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yeah, what's up, man? This is John B, but they call me BRUHNOMALY. That's relatively new.
Okay.
But yeah, prior to that, it was That's L Son.
Okay.
The Philippine with the guillotine.
We don't have to go crazy yet. Don't give it all yet. Don't give it all yet. We gonna save it for the interview. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's a special one because, you know, I know, you know, you've been. I'm sure you've been wanting to sit down and be able to talk about it.
You told me.
Yeah, man. We've been locked in on that for a minute, and I've been looking forward to it ever since. You know what I'm saying? And also been wanting to with the team. Shout out Gold Coast Lifestyle for being on the production for me, and shout out Alpha to Omega Studios for hosting us again. It's always the family day one. Shout out my man Complex, always holding it down on the boards, and being able just to provide the platform to do this. You know what I'm saying? So we always trying to bring the quality up and attract more guests. You know, so they can see, oh, this is a place I can go and I can actually, you know, speak my mind on anything. You know what I'm saying? That's important to you. So, you know, I always like to do the check-ins, man. That's important to me. I feel like it provides some comfortability to the show too. You know what I mean? Because it's a family thing. You know what I'm saying? We won't bring you in and just go, oh, we forget about you. Now you family now. You know what I'm saying? You're part of the tribe now. You know, being here. You know what I'm saying? So it's an honor for us. You know what I'm saying? So I like to say, you know, how was your day today? And it's good Sunday.
It was chill, man. You know, hit the gym, talk to folks. You know, yard work. You know,
yeah, indeed. That's dope. That's dope. That's a good Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It sounds productive. You know what I'm saying? That's major. I know for me it was pretty much trying to stay out this rain. You know, the weather was crazy. You know what I'm saying? But I got with the family. Was able to spend a lot of good time, eat some good food, got some ribs. You know what I'm saying? That's a major staple in the family. So I really was able to enjoy that, man. But this is what I was looking forward to all day, bro. Just being able to sit with you and being able to tap in and introduce you to the tribe. You know what I'm saying? That's a major thing, man. Well, I mean, right now, man, it's been a crazy thing in the world we living in right now. You know what I'm saying? And everything going on around us, man. I wanted to tap in and just get your thoughts on just where music is right now and how you feel as far as just being an artist and still being inspired by the way you go about things. But how do you feel about the music scene right now? What's your true thoughts on that? Yeah, see how that brought a laugh to you already. So you already know it's.
You know what? I don't knock anybody hustle. You know what I mean? You know, I like to see people get bread and, you know, do their thing.
Right.
Music in general. I mean, you know. I don't even know how to say this, but
now you gotta go at it though. You just gotta say what it is.
I mean, you know, I don't really listen to the radio too much because it's like a lot of stuff. It's not really inspirational, to be honest with you.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
So, I'm glad you. That's actually why I asked that. You know what I mean? Because I always wonder if, you know, artists that are still going at it are even inspired by the stuff that's out now, or even. Yeah, really, like the mainstream things, you know what I'm saying? Because I can understand where, like, close artists that you probably around inspire you, you know what I mean? Because that's still connected to what you do. But this other stuff is like, does that even?
My friends always tell me, they say, you know, you listen to any new stuff, and I'm like, I don't really listen to new stuff. I'm still listening to 90s stuff.
Yeah, man, I can understand that. I'm saying
a few here and there.
Okay,
A few here and there.
Got you.
But yeah, I just I have to rely on old inspiration for the most part.
Nah, for sure. So where are you from?
I mean, I was born in the Philippines, but I grew up in Norfolk and Virginia Beach.
Okay. You high school, all that area?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. You hoop?
Yeah, boy, every Monday.
Okay.
Every Monday.
That's fire. Bro. Where you hooping at around here?
It's out Chesapeake.
Okay, gotcha.
These cats, I've been balling with these cats for like years now.
Okay.
So it's just like
listen, stay hooping, bro.
For sure.
That's something I've been trying to get back. Not even trying. I've been kind of BSing on it, but I need to. Because that's something you don't lose, you know what I'm saying? That's something just like the art, I'm sure. You know what I mean? You're just always trying to fine tune. I know our age can get to us too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel that in my knees.
Exactly.
Basketball is my second love, but music being the first. But
Indeed. So when did you start? Let's go with the music. So when did you?
I'm gonna tell my age now.
I mean, it's all right. You don't got to get too crazy with it.
Well, I mean, I'll just say that there was a little, in high school, before high school. Just some of us kids was just putting, they want to have a contest.
Okay, like talent show kind of vibe.
Just amongst the people.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope though.
And then I come out reciting somebody else's lyrics. That's somebody else's lyrics. Ever since then, I've been writing my own.
Oh, that's dope. Okay.
And that's how I got into you know what I'm saying, writing.
Actually writing your joints. Yeah, that's dope. Well, I won't get in the age. I know we said we're not going to deal with that over there. So that's cool. I understand that. So ever since that point, what did you do? Some battling here and there, or was it just more so always kind of artistry? Or?
It was mostly artistry.
Okay.
Free. We freestyle. When I was with my old crew back in the days.
Okay.
We freestyle and go to local shows and do some. I won't really the battle MC, but
I got you.
But I have battled.
Yeah, that's dope. No, because I can understand that as a hip hop artist, at least somewhere down the line you've done. It's almost like comedians now. You talk about, you hear a lot of the OG comedians talk about the younger cats that's come up through the social media era haven't done the stand up. Right, and that's almost like a prerequisite to even being a comedian, right? So it's like, oh, if you ain't done stand up, I can't even take you that serious and all that. But that's kind of wrong because they're comedy in their own right. So it's like, just the same. It's like, they don't try to consider you an MC if you actually haven't matched up to particular people or been in that type of game. But I understand if you don't too. You know what I mean? That, in my opinion, I don't think you necessarily have to, but it battle tests you. I can understand if it does. You know what I'm saying?
I won some and lost some. You know what I'm saying?
I understand it. It builds you.
It's all about, it does build character.
Facts. That's dope though. So now, when was like your first record? Like when
man.
Can you remember the name of it too?
Well, I was part of a group.
Okay.
Back in the days called VA Virginia's Next Artistry Movement.
Oh.
And it was 5 of us. Shout out to C Gutter, Bloodshed, Dirt.
Gotcha.
Icon, who he actually became a pastor, but
shout out. Okay.
But yeah, so we was part
shout
of
out to the fellas.
for sure.
That's dope.
But everybody doing their thing. My homie Dirt, I told you, he's doing his thing in Dallas.
Dope.
But yeah, and we collabed as
exactly.
But I had kids that put that to the side, put music to the side. So now that they're older, I can do.
You try to tap back in. That's
just something I always wanted to do.
Right. And it's never too late for any of that.
But I'm sorry to answer your original question. When we was recording out, I'm telling my age now. Third Eye Entertainment out Virginia Beach.
Okay.
Joe City and Pete Twist. We was recording out of there, and that's when we first started recording.
Dope.
And then we linked up with my homeboy R. Dot, and we put out our first album called VA Takeover.
Okay.
And it was just 4 of us at that time.
Gotcha.
But we got a little bit of radio airplay.
Okay, that's fine.
Back in the days.
Yeah, but you got the radio, bro. That's
the Sunday night thing.
When you play the local joints and all that, put you on. That's dope.
And I think a couple times during the week they might have played it during the week in the evening.
Okay,
but
that spins, bro. That's fire. That's dope.
But everybody gets older. Everybody got to do their own thing.
Yeah, so, for sure. Because it's ultimately like, okay, who's sticking with it, right? Who's gonna see it through, regardless of life circumstances. You know what I mean? Because it's always family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or just progression in life and career or anything else that kind of takes away. You know, because time management. That's like key. You know what I mean? That's like the biggest thing. Even with this, you know, shout out X, shout out D too, because these guys, both of them, you know, even being right here with me and being a part of this, have been day one supporters of, hey, keep going.
For sure.
You know, keep going, keep moving. You're providing a platform for people, and you're hella passionate about it. You know what I'm saying? So like when we locked in, that was like one of the immediate things I told you that I had, because I'm like, nah, he got to get on. Whatever you got going, let's get that going. You know what I mean? Because I also know how slim that can be to even have people around that even want to offer that or put it out there. And it's an honor for me, you know, for people that are like, hey, I want to get on there. I'm like, for real.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
You told me I've been wanting to get on.
Yeah, nah. So trust me, straight honor, bro. So I'm glad you're here. I've been talking about the history. Nah, for real. So for real, it's almost like I do want to jump to the new stuff only because I'm such a fan of the new stuff. You know what I mean? But even prior to that, I know you said there was a time where you kind of pushed it to the back, right? So in that time, how much were you thinking about it to where it was like, man, nah, I really got to get to it? Were you building still at that time?
I was still
practicing
writing.
craft.
I was always writing.
Okay.
I mean, there was a time when the longest I've gone without writing is probably maybe 5 months.
Okay.
I was always writing
Not too crazy. Yeah.
and literally writing.
Right.
But you know, I notice now I'm starting to use my phone more writing.
Yep.
When I'm at work, I'm writing.
Yep, tapping in right when
So,
when inspiration kicks in.
Yep.
Yeah. So what does inspire you? Is it mainly family? Is it
You know, if I hear a dope beat, you know, I'll think of something. I'll be like, I like that beat, and I'll start writing to it. I'll ask other people, what do you hear on this beat?
Okay.
And I'll write to that beat.
That's dope.
So
that's dope.
I hate to say this, but ain't really too many modern artists that really inspire me right now. You know what I mean? So like I said, I got to go back to late '90s, early 2000s.
Indeed. Who we talking about when we get in that realm of things?
Jay-Z, man.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Okay. Nah, ain't nothing wrong with talking about.
Jay-Z's my GOAT, man.
Yeah, for sure. So, you got these. This is no plug or nothing, but we're both fans. You know, he has the Yankee Stadium, the Reasonable Doubt, the Blueprint joint. Yeah, you thinking about running around to one of those? You know, he has 2 big shows coming up.
Oh, I didn't even know.
Yeah, so I guess there's 2 shows coming up at the Yankee Stadium where he's performing I want to say Blueprint, and then the other one's a Reasonable Doubt night. He has 2 separate nights. So he's on his comeback tour, Roots Picnic, all that. So
I did hear about that. I did hear about that.
Yeah, so as big, Jay-Z fans, it's like,
yeah,
everybody and their mama.
I saw him when he was out here at when it used to be called Amphitheater. So I think they call it, what they call it now, Farm Bureau or something like that.
Oh, Virginia Beach. Yeah.
So I seen them there in 50 Cent. Anyways.
Nah. Hey, man, those are pretty much pinnacles when you come to VA, because you don't have a lot of people coming out here like that at that level, right?
Yeah.
But that's big. So with Jay-Z, pick an album. What would you say? What's up?
Oh man, dang.
You got to do it. Put you on the spot.
I mean, Blueprint was my joint, but
of course, yeah.
The first Blueprint.
Okay.
But I mean, we can go back to Reasonable Doubt, '96.
Yeah.
And I met him.
Oh, okay.
I met Jay when I worked at the movie theater. And he got me up and everything.
That's dope.
I had gold fronts in my mouth. But he got me up, and it was before phones. And
Take pictures, get pics and all that. Yeah.
But yeah, that was I mean, I was already a fan before that.
Right. But even from that moment,
yeah,
because it's like touching reality.
Yeah.
It's somebody that you've been listening to consistently. No, that's major. But
yeah, if I had to pick an album, I always go back to Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah, that's one of those. Yeah,
so,
I can
Can
get
I
that.
Live?
Yeah, definitely. I still listen to that to this day.
Yeah.
So you said Ho's an inspiration, and now you said there's not too many that kind of get you. So it's really just a self-motivation that I'm hearing.
Much,
yeah,
pretty much.
You just take from your own.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. How tough is that though for you?
Not really.
Nah,
not
you're able to hop in.
I just, I gotta have a topic.
Yeah.
If I'm in a block, which, like I said, the longest block was probably 5 months, maybe 6 months.
Gotcha.
But if I have a topic I can discuss and I'm really feeling the beat, I'll write to it.
It's funny you talk about writer's block. I think J. Cole was doing an interview with Cam on I think it was Talk with Flea, and he was talking about that at the period of time before what just recently dropped, and just the gap of time where he was going through a crazy writer's block, and just that's where 7 Minute Drill came from. I was just going through those 7 Minute Drills and all that. Do you ever have like little exercises or anything you do just to kind of keep you kind of moving, or you just
sometimes? Well, me and my kids will freestyle with each other.
There you go. Come on, man. That's exactly what that's you can't get more perfect than the answer that I was trying to hear, honestly, bro, because that's having your kids involved in your dream. That's major.
My middle child, he's into music, but
okay.
But,
now, is he trying to get into the production side? Is he's trying to spit a little bit?
He's trying to spit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, that's dope. And how old is he?
19.
19? Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. That's dope. That's dope.
It's cool.
Yeah, you're gonna mess around and battle though, you know.
We done already battled.
Exactly. See, I already knew that was coming. That's fire though. Does he hoop too?
A little bit.
A little bit? Okay.
You know
I just know that competition between son and dad it gets
my
serious.
oldest, he's the one that, he's always trying to be competitive.
Yeah. No, that's dope. That's dope. All right, so we got this new tape coming, right? It's I want to say in the passing that we've talked, you said April was the time frame.
Yeah, April 10th.
April 10th.
April 10th.
Yeah. So now that it's here, how do you feel? Matter of fact, how long have you been working on this particular one?
Man.
And you can get a name too. My fault.
Yeah, the album is called The Breath of Life.
Mm-hmm.
I actually released a single over a year ago called Breath of Life. But
tough joint. Check it out.
Yeah.
Spotify that now. Apple Music, wherever you gotta go, it's up there right now.
Yep. And then so that's gonna be my 3 singles that I have out now is Breath of Life, Let Me Be, and Peel Out. Okay. Those are gonna be on the album. But to answer your question, it's been about a year. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. It's good.
I've been putting it together.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm glad it's here. I'm happy it's here. How do I feel about it? I just hope everybody likes it.
The reception, for sure.
I try to give something. There's a variety of songs on there, something for everybody.
Indeed. And it's funny. I was gonna ask you if you were, because I don't ever want to. We don't want to categorize or like put people in a bubble of like what type of rap or anything like that. But if you had something to place on yourself when it comes to the the type of rap that you put out there. Would you, or does it just stay to where it's like I'm tapping everything?
I just want people to know that I put thought into the music.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So I put a lot of thought into it.
Okay.
If I'll write a verse, I'll go back, check it, I'll let somebody hear it. What do you think about this? So I get their input, go back, rewrite it. But I put a lot of thought into it, and I just hope that people hear it. I hope it doesn't go over anybody's head.
For sure, man.
I try to use metaphors and stuff to make you think. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I'll tell you right now, when I heard Breath of Life, man, I'm gonna tell you, Gangstar came to mind.
Yeah. The Gangstar is one of my old inspirations.
Man, you gotta understand, and if you notice, nobody takes Gangstar lightly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's almost like
you talking about the scratching.
Yeah, or just your flow. No. How you put it together over that scratching, because there's not people that can flow to that. You know what I mean? Like properly, like within pocket. Also saying things you can hear very clearly. You spit with clarity. You know what you're saying. You ain't just putting things together because it rhyme. Or things of that nature. That Breath of Life's my joint. I ain't gonna front. That one. I love the Let Me Be joint. I know you trip out about that, but I always like when a rapper can take that time and speak about things that honestly everybody can relate to. No dude's really gonna sit there and say, "Hey, man, give me that real space." You know what I'm saying? And let me figure things out. Let me become new. From that. And that's major. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That was sad with me. That was good. It was good though. But for sure, man.
I'm glad you like it.
I think that's fire. So with the album rollout, how you looking at it? What you doing? You going back to straight from the trunk, or we going all online? Cole's made it big now. He's driving around dropping the tapes off at people now. You know what I'm saying? But based off of producers I've talked to recently, engineers I've talked to recently, hard copies are back or wanting to be back.
Oh, okay.
Getting back to direct to the.
I didn't even know.
Yeah, it's funny hearing it so much, and then Cole did what he did,
Mm-hmm.
and that made me go, oh, maybe they're on to something. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you noticed Cardi B. She was out selling her CDs on the street too. It's a lot of them are getting to that part because they realize how important that is to it. You know what I'm saying? So
I always felt that it was easier to blow in this digital era. Because you know, back in the days you had to print out.
Yeah, you had to get out there.
So
yeah, for sure.
We was doing that back in the days, but
anyway,
they bringing that back.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it here and there, and I always take that as a sign of something to either get ahead of or something to come. You know what I mean? Because you know, you hear so much about streams and how it's like they're only making pennies. You know what I'm saying? And not even with, and it's just an oversaturated game anyway, right? When it comes to music, so it's like, how do you set yourself apart? And I've just noticed that that's the thing. And like I said, to hear producers say it and go, hey, I'm looking to this, you know, I think that's fire. So I didn't know if that was something
I didn't even consider that.
Oh shit! Okay. Well, I know that's mad old school too, you know. But at the same time, you know, I noticed that's kind of what's around right now. You know what I mean? So you know how that go. But now I like to kind of step outside of it too. What you watching these days? You get into TV, get into movies. You have. Does that, matter of fact, do movies inspire you any at all? No.
Well, I have a song. I have a few songs where I use movie references.
Okay.
So, you know, one of my intro song called Champions, I have a couple of references to movies in there. So I'll see if people catch it. I'm pretty sure they'll catch at least one of them.
Okay. We'll leave. Y'all got to go listen. That's the thing. We're not
April
not
10th.
get y'all too much. April 10th. Tap in.
Yeah.
Well, that's fire, bro. I'm really looking forward to the album.
I'm looking forward
and not even see, y'all don't know, we've already chopped it up. So a lot of this, I'm just excited because I'm already in the know. I always get excited about things like that because you know, I always want to be a part of the help situation. You know what I'm saying? And pushing whatever you got going, bro, at any point in time, man. So trust me, this is a big blessing sitting here. So give them the Instagrams and everything right now.
Instagram is BRUHNOMALY_official.
Okay.
Like anomaly, but put bruh.
Put that bruh. BRUH. Put that. I've seen it.
Yes.
Put that out there.
And then, you know, I'm trying to get on the whole TikTok thing, the whole Twitter thing, but just look for BRUHNOMALY official. I'm sorry, BRUHNOMALY_official. And then you can find me on all the different platforms, and the music will be on all the different platforms as well. So
now, how do you plan on trying to? I know you said the TikTok and all that. You know, I've seen a lot of people use that in different ways now. You have any different ideas you got that you're thinking about when it comes to social media?
I probably I seen some cats, they like just recite a verse, you know what I mean? And
just bars there or something.
The kind of response they get. So,
that's dope.
I might try to do something like that.
That's dope. Yeah, you seen like what's one of the famous ones, like the On the Radars, My Block Lives. You know, we have a lot of those things going around now.
Yeah, okay.
And I always see that it just looks good. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. That's fire. That's fire.
Yeah, I'll probably do something like that.
That's fire.
So I need to. I always just been on Instagram, so I'm gonna go ahead and touch the
jump over, man. Listen, man. We in that world now. You know what I mean? Like we were talking earlier about CDs and tapes and just the different things that's changed from then to now is wild, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. But it's exciting too. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, and that's a major thing. I know starting to do some local events out here.
I'm trying to hit all them joints.
Yeah. What have you been planning for the year? Of like how you plan on going? I know we talked about a few things.
Matter of fact, I was just talking to your boy X, and I was telling him.
Hey, that's the one.
For sure.
Nah, X the one. He the one. He, first of all, he forced me out the things, so I have to, you know.
Yeah, so
that's the one to listen to.
I told him that I'm trying to hit as many shows as possible.
Dope.
So,
Dope.
like I said, back in the days, I was always there. Whether it's with my crew,
right,
or I'm going dolo. Now I'll go dolo if I have to.
Yeah. So, that's fine.
But yeah, that was one thing I always loved doing, is just letting people hear hear my craft.
That's dope. That's dope. Now you've been doing it for a while. You from here too, from just like myself. VA Sound. Do you feel like we found an identity yet. I'm gonna say yet because I really that answer. I just gave you my side without even having to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like we've always had the discussion for a long time. Has VA found its sound? Does VA have an identity? Go ahead. Yeah,
I think it's like even
because we're a melting pot. I'm not gonna lie.
I was just about to say,
right? So yeah, can't
mixture.
Can't avoid that. Yeah.
It's like I try to tell people. I remember when I lived in Florida. And I was trying to hang with the Florida kids. They said, me from VA, they said I was from up north.
Okay.
So I was like, okay. So I was hanging with the New York kids. And they said, nah, VA is the South. So I was like, come on now. So I always just tell people this is the Middle East.
Right, yeah.
So our sound is, it's a melting pot.
Yeah, it's just kind of is.
Yeah.
That's a fact, man.
I think that's just the way it's going.
No, you're totally right, man. I agree with that. Yeah. I got to agree with that. And when I hear more and more artists kind of say that same thing, it's actually kind of comforting, you know what I mean? Because it's the truth. We got military here, like you said, we got people from up north, down south, Midwest. We got it all. So I was about to when we first talked, I thought you was from New York.
Real. A lot of people say that.
Yeah,
that's the Jay-Z and the boot camp clique.
The influences. Yeah.
that's that.
I was just there. That's hey, you just named a plethora of dope artists, though, man. Some people I still listen to this day just the same way as you because we have that connection. Yeah. So that's fire, man. Well, we here. Next up, you already know we about to play some joints. About to let people hear your joints. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I just try to give you the time to talk to them about what you got coming. We already talked about the album, but let them know how you want to move with it. What if you want to throw the socials out again.
The socials BRUHNOMALY _official. Artist name is BRUHNOMALY, of course.
That's right.
Album The Breath of Life drops this Friday coming up.
That's right.
April 10th. I've been looking forward to it, and I hope everybody likes it. So,
well, listen, we here. It's the session. It's Uncle Shell. It's your man BRUHNOMALY right here. I'm gonna tell you right now, we'll be back because we're gonna do a part 2, hands down, because we got time. You know what I'm saying? We got a tape you got to push, and I'm fully behind it. Y'all get fully behind it. Y'all get on all the platforms. April 10th is coming. That's 5 days ahead of my birthday too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just want to put some blessings on that. You know what I'm saying? But this was an honor, bro. I'm glad you came by. You know what I'm saying? We part of the tribe now.
I appreciate
it. Saying? So I'm glad you came here.
Appreciate it.
Listen, man, it's Sunday. It's your boy Uncle Shell.
BRUHNOMALY.
We back at it, baby boy. Y'all get with us.
What's up? This your boy BRUHNOMALY. About to play a couple of excerpts from the album. You heard this one before, Sheldon. It's called Ballin' with My Kinfolk. It's kind of like a double entendre, balling and balling. Getting
Come on, yeah,
let's talk to him. Talk to him.
Yeah. I got next. Yeah. Every day we ballin'. Ballin' with my kinfolk, ballin' with my kinfolk, ballin' with my kinfolk. Twin folk, don't gotta be the same skin folk, just don't be no pretend folk. Ballin' with my kinfolk, ballin' with my kinfolk, ballin' with my kinfolk, ballin' with my kinfolk. We twin folk, don't gotta be the same skin folk, just don't be no pretend folk. Ballin' with my kinfolk. See, every day I'm ballin' with my kin. We got nothing to lose, homie, we going for the win. Somebody once told me life ain't never about the ends. They never been broke, so they cannot comprehend. Like, where the fuck you been? You been gone with the wind. Haters can't touch me, boy, I hit them with the spin. I know you get the message, I don't need to hit send. Son, I'm ballin' like I'm prime 20. Yeah.